Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
Great ball if he can get there. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with the corner, there first. Rooney with the short one. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Darren Fletcher, and they can counter here. Pass somewhat off target. It's a sharp pass. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, and the danger is averted. Still goalless at the moment. Azar. Hullet. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's in a good position here. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He shifted it to the flank, and this is Azar. Shot a goal! It's a loose ball. And it's Ribery. Rijkaard. Hullet. Neymar. And he's being shifted off it. Kukçu. Caceres. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham gets a good foot in there. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, there's the clearance. Bellingham. And it's Rodri. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Ferdinand. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Swung over.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Can he finish? Great reaction. Short changes him with that pass. Nice looking ball. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Bellingham. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So once again, we're underway.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And this is Rooney.
Oh, great feedback.
Rooney gets through. Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Rodri has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Bellingham. That's Rijkaard. Neymar. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has left him in a heap. Ribéry proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Nicked it back promptly. Costa Curta. Nesta. Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. Cannavaro. It's Gullit. That has not gone well.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And smartly reclaimed. Nesta cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Inter Milan finding their passes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for a runner. Ferdinand. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Caceres. And it's Azar. That'll be a throw-in. Kimmich. Ribéry hurtling down that right flank. Played into space out wide. Oh, what a mistake! It's a throw-in.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 5, numero 24, numero 16.
Neymar. That's really well manoeuvred. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to... Rooney! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Rooney deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Great vision. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Brahim Diaz. Caceres does really well to win the ball there.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Distributed tidily. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And it's Ribéry. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ribéry. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 3, Fabio Cannavaro.
Now there are
Numero
plenty
7,
in the middle waiting for this.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Il numero 13, Silvestre. Il numero 15, Ribery.
Now it's Kimmich.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Kimmich has got himself a free kick. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Messi. Challenge, foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. So, another set play.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Now it's Kukçu. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, what can they come up with here? They're taking a moment to consider their options. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. So, another set play. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And he's had it nicked away.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi looking to add to his goal. He's found a way through. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Kukçu.
Il quarto uomo indica 6
Passing is
minuti di
crisp and
recupero.
sharp. Ferdinand. He's looking wide. The final seconds now. Caceres. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Park Ji-sung looks to get on the end of this. Caceres. It's a searching pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari degli autobus navetta.